microfinance and so yes kakrabia aba bwani padodo na ma musika sem ejina ne nine so enu nti se wo ye ankrankwen nmeku sorry na mo pa bia ye ed musika esie no anope ye talent nkwa ana medium ho dance ade amo dada ba take up and so eton phones any ho akade bia se ye Infinix iPhone Samsung yam itel techno ni ano dada ba take up e wo bi edema wo mo e wo kaneshi wo monitor kwa station no eben sa enso so ana wo new branch no enso wo across central eno to betimi aba na ekopie mo e wo dada ba take up akaje na wakoju phone say ya papa warranty da so no eno so emo edru ye papa apa ano pay jumeko we adaroma ana wo mo e bo mechi do ma mede no super mu kase mede ebe so mo kenkan fa no pay wotime nka no edin a meje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah me dane me ho sema ba me ba nsem no edo so na me hyase ede ama ebusu afọ egusu emamu ina akwa aba no pay edamo asese mu gusu etimo TV no ha mo hwe no so pay mu kase e wo KFM TV no so na no pay nsem no ye hyase e de ama odi a yedu kopie mu e wo NDC amenu ko no makache e national chairman e de ma the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu ko no e Johnson asiedu nketi awa bekasa woton sade afa party members ni ni asese ade mmedu se wo mu eye ba kun kabom ene odo ekoso ewo montem ye papa na omudi ni nia time ampeni John Dramani Mahama echi na ne boshe kese a wo share Ghana fon wetimi aye ni nia ede aboye na eye national chairman wo de semwe etudwema wonde ni thank you to ekopie mu ewo eye abotechi a eno we kwapem not eye abaton peswa so ewo Eastern region epoye manteme ho ana Johnson asiedu nketi a wode semwe na etudwa wo chese mampeni John Dramani Mahama ye ni promise bebreba wo share Ghana fon se sia de Ghana ni bia betimi di adanse se yade a sa promise dodo na anoguso a wo ye de abo my Ghana se ne be ya Ghana ye betimi enyina baby ejina no mine so akoni nim ye papa na ni nia ebetimi abem de amane de wo se NDC amenu ko no party members ni nia etimi eye baako ene odo ekoso wo montem na omudi ni nia time ampeni John Dramani Mahama chi na ejuma wo pese wo ye edibo my Ghana no wetimi aye ni nia ede amayen e wo sa no national chairman ede ma the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu ko no eye Yera Johnson asiedu nketi awo no anode nsemwe na abetudwa no pe KFM TV yenso ye de bi abesomo ewo no so pe mo kase no eso na no pe me de won free sansem mo akonsem from there presidential staffer nana ya janto a so abekasa de afansem a ekoso my Ghana ha se ene mampeni John Dramani Mahama chima deportees ahodo no dodo na ana obeji omo ewo my Ghana ha se eno ana nana ya janto a HS sansem ni nia no kra bia enimu adesmesi sansem ni na wo chese utibia na wabo atu ego sansem no kra enimu sana okujeto ablakwa a obeka sansem no sani osifaka no Ghana for adane asem na womo ye no asem foforo nana ya janto a wo presidential staffer ewo my Ghana hanesem a wo de etudwa no ye de bi esom.
This president will detain people. They are all gone because he said 15 came and there's left with one Gambian and they are making attempts to and they are in a very good facility. They've given them a home and everything, and that's the 14 are gone back to Nigeria. I'm saying that where is the 11? If the president, yes, if the president of Ghana say 15 came, 14 are gone, is left with only one, making arrangements for him to go to Gambia. They are in a very safe and good place. Why should they put them in a military camp? You know Ghana, I mean, would we ever do that? Let's put presidency, everything aside. The hospitality of Ghanaians. Why should we put them in a military camp? And what Kofi is saying, okay, for me, if you have been abroad and you are within this deportation situation, do you know where they put you?
Detention center.
You are put in a detention center. You don't have access to your family. Nothing. you are treated as a criminal. So if Africans are brought home, and especially to Ghana, yesterday, if you listen to Honorable Okujeto Ablakos, he said, if you are anywhere in this world, you are an African, and you feel that you are not well treated, do you get me? You should come to Ghana. We are ready to take you. So I am saying that also, who is a deportee? A deportee is somebody who is staying in a country illegally. And for me, this is where I stand. This is my position, not government's position. If you are in a country and you don't have the requisite documents, and you are brought home, do you understand? You are brought home. It's not that we should not be accusing the American government for deporting people. We also deport, don't we? Me, I'm being very clear here. Don't we also deport? Because if you are in a country, you need to have the requisite documents. For instance, if you are an African, you've been able to naturalize, and you have your papers, and you do anything, you are seen as a native of that country. So you are punished according to the law. If you are not, you are brought home. Do you understand? So if the government of US sees that, unless these people who are talking are not deportees, they have their documents. You see, you can only speak, you can only have rights in America if you are maybe a green card holder or an American citizen who is of African descent and you are being mistreated. The point I am making is that, one, the president himself said 15 came. 15 came. One person, 14 have gone back by bus to Nigeria. They requested to go. He said they were even given the option to stay if they want to. And they said, because he said that when it comes to West Africa, we are one people. So they were given the option to stay, and they said they will go back. So they gave them a bus to go back. One Gambian left. So me, seriously, I don't know about this 11. I know about the 15. Is it out of the 15 that 11 is swimming? So I don't know about the 11. So we have to find out who these 11 people, if they are real people. Do not think that this president will detain people. They are all gone. Because he said 15 came, and there's left with one Gambian, and they are making attempts to, and they are in a very good facility. They've given them a home and everything, and that's the 14 are gone back to Nigeria. I'm saying that where is the 11? If the president, if the president of Ghana say 15 came, 14 are gone.
Ebusianfo anunti presidential staffer Nana Yajanto awono anodin nsem we na tudwemra woni nsem jofo hia woni omo etwetwe komano peye so ye de bi ebesomo na yeto ansem ne so edo akonsem from their chief justice nsem a ekoso ewo my Ghana ha Maame Gertrude Arabato kono ayeyi no ede fi ade so ne no ana lawyer Kofi Bento abekasa wochim se enye ne kwan so se mo be suggest Chairman Penny John Dramani Mahama say minimu ya won chief justice for what you said there be eno enimrem e was say chief justice de ye nyinase ya na nsem na etimi hwe na ye kanini ana bibia efri ho ansa ye beyi new chief justice ayetimi ayesa na sesi asem no eguso a eho de ye ntimi enyi chief justice for emani enye ye lawyer Kofi Bento wono anodin nsem we etu eja.
It's important for us to know, okay, that she is attacking procedure. And I keep saying that, look, you may think that, oh, why is she doing this? It is good for us. Whether she wins or she loses, it is good for us to exhaust the process. And please, let us all learn this fact that if you are in public office and you are wrongly removed, you have a right to be reinstated. These are all principles. And when we state these principles, we don't state them because of a particular personality. Look, I practice in the Supreme Court. And you will be surprised how many times I criticized some of the judgments that came out of Madam C.J. Tokono's Supreme Court. You know, on birth certificate and the 7 zeros. And I had my issues about them. But facts are facts and principles are principles. So please, if there is a principle which is amenable to be exhausted in her favor, let her go through the process. That's all I'm saying. And we need to appreciate. I mean, I hear people say, oh, there should be a new appointment of a new CJ.
Madam Ayana just said that the country should move on.
It is wrong. And that's the point that I made. That look, when you have legal processes ongoing, the parties must hold their hand. You cannot break the law trying to fulfill the law. As we speak, there are about at least four cases, all on procedure and other things relating to this matter. The proper thing for us to do, and for us, all citizens, to insist on the president doing, is for him also to be respectful and subject to the law, which is to the effect that let the processes be exhausted.
Mr. Bento, let me just get clarity. Are you saying that there shouldn't be an appointment of a substantive chief to talk on her ladyship is done with her petitions in court? Is that what you're saying?
That is the position of the law. When there is a matter in court, you do not overreach the law. So you hold your hand and let the matter be exhausted. Yes, that's the law.
She said she wants to be Supreme
That
Court,
is the law.
not Chief Justice. She's asking for.
She said she wants
to be Supreme Court judge, not Chief Justice. So that position can't be the Chief Justice.
Yes, because the concerns of the
I am
panel.
not dealing with the detail. I am simply saying, when you have judicial processes ongoing, you do not take actions that overreach the process. So it doesn't matter what she's looking for. I'm saying that as long
Ebusiafo enu nti lawyer Kofi Bent wono anode nsem we to Ghana nse one face for our sign edit to job ma watch him say Chief Justice Maame Gertrude Araba Tokono nse ma watch say one tia say de biada say Mampeni John Drama Mahama etunu edi free ade so nenu nti woni omo betwe ne se ne se efata no eno ana lawyer Kofi Bent to etwemu se no de wotai na chiye papa pa say Maame Gertrude Tokono wotimi esi ginaye bia emu edru say nse ma wo sign edit to Ghana no pay to aso edi amount.
I stand on it is that, look, I heard Madam saying she's not a lawyer, and then she proceeded to give some unsolicited advice, and then she made some comments as if to say, why is the CJ fighting this, and how can she come back, etc. That's a very typical Ghanaian thing, and we, often do that. But in a matter like this, we need to appreciate that, one, that the CJ, as somebody who has been a judge for over 20 years, risen to the topmost position in the judiciary as Chief Justice, and also surrounded by her lawyers, etc., is well advised and properly competent to make some of those decisions herself. So I think that the unsolicited advice is fine, but we should not proceed to make some of these emotionally charged, I don't want to say suggestions, but maybe comments.
Mr. Bento, before you continue, you think that whatever Madam Ayana said is rather more of emotions. You've heard even lawyers make that same argument.
So let me finish my point. I am saying there is a tendency within the Ghanaian population for people to give some of these unsolicited advice, as if to say the person does not know what she's doing. And I'm saying that person,
she doesn't need to.
Madam says she's not a lawyer, but that person who we are talking about rose to the highest position in the judiciary in this country. So please, what I'm saying is that there is a reason why she will do what she's doing, and we should hold her, especially when you clearly express that you don't agree with her and you think she should go home, quote unquote. So please, let's leave it alone. Let the woman make her, decisions, and we can make the commentary and other things that we want to make and leave it there. My point substantially is this. Look, when you say things about, it doesn't work well, it doesn't sound well, it doesn't look well, those are the emotive issues. But there is law, and you don't know, but the fact is that the law is better served when it is tested. And indeed, a lot of the cases and things that we apply happen because people rose up to test the law, and then better, explanations were given of the law. All right? It was laid out better, it was clarified better. Today, a lot of the cases or a lot of the situations we refer to are from the Ejechum case. Ejechum is a similar situation that went to the Supreme Court, and they used that opportunity to explain some of the provisions in the Constitution. That is the intention of law, that when the Constitution is written, not everything will be there. So when there are issues and situations rise, you take it there, and it gives opportunity to express the law further. So I'm simply saying that, look, we can say, if left to me alone, I think she shouldn't do this or she shouldn't do that. But when we start adding the value judgments and start sounding a bit judgmental about it, and she's not being advised well, and I think we should tone down on some of those things. Look, as a lawyer, and you ask me if I'm a lawyer, I am happy this is happening. And honestly, just like Madam is saying, if CJ Tokono was thinking about herself only, I don't think she will not be able to sustain herself or get another job or do whatever it is. What she's doing, is maybe to her detriment, at least emotionally, but it is to the benefit of the rest of the country.
Mr.
Nothing is final in a constitutional republic unless there is a judicial pronouncement on it or the statute of limitations runs out on it. I repeat, nothing, even when you elect the president, when you are given an appointment to anything, it is not final until there is a judicial pronouncement on it or the statute of limitations runs. If you choose not to proceed to have a judicial pronouncement, then it remains as it is. So first thing that people must appreciate is that whatever is done in a constitutional republic, the courts have a say on it. And if whoever is affected decides to go to court, everything must...
Ebusiafo Enunti Vice President Edima Imani Africa wono ano desansemu ina etudwa no PKFM TV yenso ye de bi ebesomo na yeto ansem ne so de wo akonsem fofom dia endrada ana kopiemu e wasantema eye asante hema wenya ni be biko na kunedu yi adom a woto so miensa no ye kope ne krabel wo my Ghana ha ene asantema endrada na ne final funeral right no wo mo ede hihye so ene Ghana penifo dodo na ene board pim ekopiemu e wo dwumedie no ase na eye asante hino tumfo say tutu wono enso be kasa ya wodi ni tribute ebegu kwan ma watches eye nana kunedu yi adom woto so miensa no woyobi ano obone humodin ye papa pelbetai nechi ebe ye ohema ewo ho no oma na edwuma ekoso tote edema no no de ni we enfri ni de biarada enuti wo chem se so obi bia ewe be free eye nana kunedu yi adoma asante mani de wo mu we enfri ni de biarada esanse edwuma pa ene no mapa wo be ye edebo asante mano ade abribia no wo be koso akai no ewo ho enuti asante hini otumfo osei tutu the second nensema wodi be etu dwane ni ane se wo chese mami ade abribia no ndi ohu ni se ni nua ba se ne onua be ya mo nua no enu bi pepepe no ne mami ewa sesi a wato anananu ewo nse do wo chese ye ne yaye papa na emum sesi a wo kode na emum enya ade a ne we ebe free ni de biara da sa ensoso ana asanteman so wo mo we entimi enfree no da enu ti asante hene otumfo say tutu the second nsema wodi betu dwa endrada ewo eye nase no ana no peye so ye de bi abesomo ewo hosa na ye free sansem ni mu na ye do akonsem from the Teachers and Educational Workers Union tewu wo money Traders Union Congress TUC wo mo de abetu dwa mo chimse wo mo de indefinite strike be hihye so ewo my Ghana ha ende September abosmini da etoso eduno ewa afimpinu ni eduno enum emuana saadwumedi wo mo de be hihye so no mo chimse wo mo condition bi a wo mo de to aban enim no kame ayese mpenifo ebu wo mo ni eguso enunti ana sesi ade wo mo de sa strike be hihye so ho a wo mo chese be affect technical and public universities ahodo a wo my Ghana ho mo chese Ghana Library Authorities ana Ghana yom anna momentum board wo mu ina ana sa strike ebetimi ahom ye papa na statement ana krata tewu ana TUC mpenifo edbetu dwan wo mu chem se yade a wo mu atwen ache abribia no wo mu ya no ma yedi no ma ye honhon na sesi ade wo ma ye honhon ama no esia wo mu enye biomenuti ana wo mu de sa strike ehihye so a wo mu hwe nim se strike enko na wiye na Ghana mpenifo ati wo mu sufre na de wo mu hia bia no wo metimi aye amom ni na ne se wo mu chem se wo mu staffs ahodo a wo mu etwade no wo mu sa eno nti wo mu so aban mpenifo se wo mu hwe na sesi anu employee staffs bebe se ne be ya beboa amom adwuma no eno so ayemre na akoso ede amomo enu nti ana omo de sa strike we omo de be hihye se ne be ya mpenifo be hu sesi ade wo mu hia teacher for dodo na ewo my Ghana has in same way and workers and teachers and educational workers union womo ewo my Ghana hana no pay womo de abetudwa yen so ye de bi abesomo ye gina sansem we so na no pay metwa me ho sima akwaje aboafo enkrato aba me ba nsem ne doso na metwa so ede amount.
Yo, I'm for and then Yamakwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosumi, no, who free a Kumasa Malcolm that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinsha anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wool sunny at the cop, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Ye tosu mienu ye bie ne foforo na de e kan ne se emfidie papa etimiche de wode ya sorry de wode goro agoro ahodo duma de bia wode obehia eye mfidie mekira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asantema muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie ne foforo mu no chan ewo Prempeh the 2nd Street. We free all men come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel Kwantana so na wa dane on sanifa so oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se me proud ana se me ye dwa me free Kumasi adum KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bo men fo de what to no we need see that what dey near my papa e gira wanim na what to no say yes what to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi adum se mi gira ho na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gina no wo betra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana ensamfu ayi
for ye gusua emama kwa ba no pe edam asese mu gusu etmu TV ho amhwe no so pe mu kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo sa no pensem no etwego ewo ye abe fonten afidie ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV gye channel to betimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so di ogu ase ama me kama ho sa meto ansem ne so de ama odia WHO Century representative de Ghana Dr. Fiona Bakra wodi abetudwa wo chem se Ghana bobo ne homodin ye papa na ba ne se cancer yade no senya omutimi ekon etia Ghana na yade a wo mo ebo mo homodin ye papa no nti wo che se Ghana introduce HPV vaccine 50 October bosumi mo 50 October ne de toso ensun kopim October ne de toso du ba ko emo anasa vaccine wo mo introduce wo my Ghana han no ebebo ma bibia no cancer yade no yetimi akon etia wo my Ghana mo che se cervical cancer no eno ana yade a edi emanya papa wo my Ghana ha sesi ade omoso ayenkabo mo che se ne be ya wo betimi akon etia sa ade we wo se wo motimi introduce sa vaccine we na eboa ma bibia no wo mo apomuden emba apomuden no anase cancer yade no entimi engine kensin wo my Ghana ha se no ntin same way ana ande dwen penifo de abetudwa KFM TV yen so ye de bi abesomo wo ho na ye to ansem ne so de wo akonsem from their Minister of Lands and Natural Resource Olmunyafo Emmanuel ama Kofibua wono so de abetudwa de kokobo kese ana wode kwama illegal miners a wo my Ghana meche wo mo a wo mo agi Ghana nsase eni nsuo abofso a wo mo etu galamse no wo chese si ade kokobo we wode kwama mo ina se wo mo hwe nenmu ya wo mo enja anye sa Ghana ma no wo behwe ama eni wo mo edini ye papa si ade wo mo ayedin ache mre aso se wo mutimi sorry gina ne galamse yetimi eso ano wo my Ghana ha wo chese si ade sensa so mo se wo se Ghana yensu a ebo a edaso meche price no and the ubetua ni ye papa na wo hu se ye tufu na wenti a wokọ anti ade no nti Minister of Lands and Natural Resource Olmunyafo Emmanuel Amakofibua ne nsema wode abetudwa no wode kwama illegal miners a wo mo my Ghana wo chese si ade mampeni John Dramani Mahama hihye fofo kra ana wodi egu kwan ma eno ebeboa ama yakon etiasa adewe ewo my Ghana esan se edi yenya ye papa eno ha adwen ewo oman mu nsemwe ana Minister of Lands and Natural Resource eye Emmanuel Kofi Boa wode abetudwa yensu KFM TV yedi bi abesomo ewo hosa na yede wo to ansem ne so akonsem fofo mu dia eye founding member edima the New Patriotic Party NPP amenu ko no eye Dr. Anyaho Tamaklo wono so edi kokobo kese edi kwama eye illegal mining a ekoso ewo my Ghana ha wochim se galamse ade bia watena se hu se edi Ghana ye papa esanse okọ bia ye ahodo a omo ye galamse a omo nsuo ene wo msase de asɛ kra watch se ade wodi nkotodwe egu fom pacha papa ana ode kwama Ghana penifo se wo nsori waka no munsi ginaya eno ebetimi aboa mayako etia galamse esanse ukopie mu wasa bia ye ya Ghana yensuo ene yensase no eyade a ese ya wo mo ho no wo mu esunye papa no nti sesi ade wono de oye founding member de ma the New Patriotic Party NPP amenu ko na sesi atumi no ekita NDC amenu ko no nsema e wo se omutimi hwe na enwenim ya wo mo eye bibi ma galamse no etimi ebra se state of emergency na ombe declare omo enye se kwan foforo so ana ombefa amaye so galamse ya no ewo man mu a eno soso wo mu ntimi mbom homode na wo munya na sesi ade se na esifa ekon eyade a eni enyan ye papa ewo my Ghana ha Dr. Anyaho Tamaklo anope wono so ne nsema wode abetudwane KFM TV yenso yedi bi abesomo ewo no so pemmo kase no eso na no pay me to ansem ne so edo akonsem from dia medu kopie mu ewo atebubu eno no ewo bunu East Mantemu na betodwa se eye akoda bia wenya mfinhia enum akode eyira be se endamiensa wo mo ehwehwe na wo mu ehunu na nipa na nitu asemu echem se emra wo mu kohunu na abaiwe eyade a eye pet bi eda ho no eno na wakotoma watu ananan ewo nsie do be se eye endamiensa wo mo de hwehwe na wo mu ehunu finally no sabia ye ana wo mo ekohu na mu chese enmenum ho na wo mo etonsa edifre Ghana National Fire Service for amamu bepie mu ewo kwa wo mo de abofre emu no wo de kopie mu ewo ayaresabia na wo mo echem sesesi ade okobie mu ewo atebubu eye wo mo police station na station officer eye Kabori Sakari wono ana wo de abetudwa finally no confirm say sa kwenhia ade a etai esi wo hoye papa sesi ade wo mo de kokobo ekwama awofo ene obibia wo mo ewo ho se sa nsuo deda sa miaye ewo sa bibia no mutimi etu omomafo ewo ho na nsuo to so amotwe nkoda no ebem mo mankode ekonanti nsuo mesanse no so ebetime ede asemfofo abaye papa se ni ato abofra wonya mfinhia enumisa enso ana ebetimi ato obi foforo ewo my Ghana ha sei enu nti atebubu mpenifo ene aposifo a wo mo ho no kokobo ana omonde kwama eye ebusuafo ene obibia owo ho se omonhwe na bibisei ensan ensi wo hobiem na ya konsem enso wo mode kwama abofre ebusuafo o maame ene opapa se wo monhye din ne esi no wo mo eguso a wo mo eye hwehwemo ede afa wonu nti semwe ene fi bunu East Mantema no peyen so ye de bi abesomo ewo ho sa migina so na madane me ho simaba me ba nsem no me de ko edwade emu for you so Emma wakwaba edawa sisi anope wugu so etu TV no ho a wo hwe no so pe mu kase ewo KFM TV ne so mekoso eka wo sa anope nsem no etwego ewo abefo ntensam video ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV GH no to betimi ahwe bi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so udi egu ase ama me kama ewo sa me de nsem no ekọ edwede nsem dia aban de abetudwa wo chem se sesi ade waye krado se woni Ghana Employers Association ewo my Ghana ha woni omo beye nkabom na unemployment and also no wo metimi ahwe na wo mo aso ano e de ama obi bia esan se wo mo hu se ejuma e ya de bia eho e din ye papa pama mbebunu a wo mo ewo man mo nti se ne be ya ye betimi aso ano ne wo se wo mu ne association e ba ko na wo metimi ehwe o how bia wo ho no na wo metimi eso ano na Minister of Employment and Labor Relations Dr. Abdul Rashid Hassan Pilpo wono ana ode sansem hina etudwa wogina aban enima wo chese sese ade aban aye krado se wonu obi bia ebeye nkabom ene association enso ebeye kabom na eye kwan bia o mefa so a wo mbeso saa unemployment ya no wo matimi aso ano edi aman na wode nsem etudwa emra woni nsem twofo hia ya woni wo mo etwetwe nkomo edifa wo mo 65th annual general meeting e course so e won cremantem hase no eho ana Dr. Pilpo edi sansem na etudwa wo chim se won de wogidi se wo mo ne private sector ni association wo mo ni omo ye nkaboma eno ade bia ebetimi aboaye papa na ewe mu no ana Chief Executive Officer Edema Ghana Employers Association Alex Frimpong enso edito aban enima wo chese mre edu se eye Ghana ban eni mpenifo etimi ye baako na Ghana ye sidi no eno so mutimi hwe na wo mo eye bibi e fauna ne so ade bia ebetimi aboa ma abebia no wo man no etimi akonenim ede amaye no nti semwe ana no pe mpenifo ede abetudwa efaye unemployment to KFM TV yenso ye de bi ebesom ho yeguso a ewo edwade ensem mu dia eye monetary policy committee at the Bank of Ghana book wo mo so ede abetudwa mo echi mu se ade eye wo mo policy rate no wo mo reduce a eno no eye ade a eboaye papa mo chese 21.5% and now more reduce your canon na ye 25% na sisi ade wo mate so eye 350 and no eye ade aboaye papa na ye Bank of Ghana wo mo Governor Johnson Esiama wono ana wode nkaibo we ebetudwa wo chem se eye wo mo 126th meeting na eye a course a committee na ehye no eho ana Bank of Ghana eye wo mo Governor Johnson Asiedo wojina simpia ni apaso a wodi nsem na etudwa wo chem se eye monetary policy committee wo mutena ase no sesi ade nkitahode we ene course wo montema wo mo ate ye policy rate ne so ede bedu 21.5% kanina na ye 25% no sesi ade wo mutimi ate so ede amaya wo mugidi se eno ade bia ebeboaye papa ma Ghana yesikasem no etimi ejina ne nan so brane ede amaya ma bibia no wo mino etimi akonenim enu nti semwe ana Bank of Ghana wo mo de abetudwa wo mo Governor Johnson Asiama wono su ejina obibie ni ma wode nsemwe na etudwa KFM TV anope yeso ye de bi abesomo se edwade ensem ye gina so na me de edwade ensem no me de ni nia aba na wiye na madane me hosima aba me ba me de ensem no eko enigede emu Adeshima bano pay the nsem no eko enigede nsem dia eye high life musician a eba ne nyum to ewo man Ghana ha wo bone homodin wo mu ye papa eye Akwabua Junior ana meka ne ho asemi anope wa bekasa wode abasobode nsem ede kwama wono anka sasa ne papa eye Akwabua Senior a wenya ne baby ko wo chese ne papa ntete ye pa ene ni training ahodo a wode ema no no eno ana aboa wono Akwabua sesi atibia owo mu sesi an wetimi edru wo chese nya ne papa anko no sesi a wondru baby a wednu esanse ne papa ed ne fantitiem training de wode ne fa bi mu ye papa wono so wo brain ho asia wo suani ni asesi a aboa no ama ne music career no etimi akwanim ede ama no nsemwe ana Akwabua ede tudwe ma woni nsemptwofo hia ya woni wo mo etwetwe nkomo ye bi esomo anope
niska sem kra but once am nenete no et said de bia enwuma no mamiti no shabi number won tie radio
no tie radio
time na mi so no
nim de ekoso wiase
yes time na mi so no
no he tv
dio he it wa ma me chance am ma nye yo ma me ye ne say de bia o particular song so bo fi
and it's the oba brofonum no more brofonum na no obo na onim kwan fa so ode fra ebibidie na emanyum ne gina enti ni ade a obo we kakra obo Celine Dion kakra obo Bryan Adams kakra obo Michael Jackson kakra sa time na yes a party kutum no yes the videos no na me wo mu nyina live performances videos baby wo mu gina mo tonyum se ni omo sa de omo ye na sefu nyina no eno na mehwe na e ba CDs nso go bebre nto wo fia you need to listen to good music for we shame no we are shame
so not good music music ben
and make be most of abrofunyum na sefu no ma metie more ti ba local no so dia no do ma ru ampadu mu me na mo sa no ndi no se ko high life nankasa would make very deep ones and I call outside international ones so there no they make a bit intimate me meant to a friend pizza obia nipa ko no the way or the new biane fa chen no so I do we very solid musician to understand the no or you know
Ewusi afanu nti akwabwa junior wono anodin semwe abetudwa no peyen so ye de bi ebesomo ewo no so pe mu kase no eso mijina akwabwa ensemi so na no pa no so pe mu kase no medininia aba na wiye anope ensem no na edoso ye papa na de di mo akutini ebn se national chairman edima the National Democratic Congress NDC Amenio Kono Johnson asie dunketia etwemu se wo se the party members ninia etimi eye baako na wo mo ebo amampani John Dramani Mahama na ni so ade hono no wotimi eye ede ama o my Ghana sa enso so anana ya ajanto a wo ye presidential staffer e wo my Ghana han wabekasa ede afa deportees ensem a ekose wo my Ghana han PKFM TV yenso ye de bi ebesomo ye de adwade ensem enso eka ho ede ma monetary policy committee Edema Bank of Ghana any woman Governor Johnson Esiama and the day woman dia betu your moche say policy rate no e dia drew 21.5% ye dey monsem ye dey ebesom ano pay media ni gede ensem enso eka ho edema Akwabwa Junior HM say ni papa entity ye pa wode man no eno ana aboa no amani music career no sesi a ebedu pempeso a edre eno ntinsem we ana Akwabwa edbetu dwa yenso ye dey bi ebesom we ni nsem ene afufo pi ayebo ana edebesom se no nsompe mu kase ewo KFM TV ne so meka wo se anopensem no jumeko bi adaroma no mo boy chidom KFM Musical Center dada bateka bana talent microfinance wo mo ana mo so masnema mede kase boy mede ebesom yeda wa utifri abibia no wudi we fidie no eto ha no yeda mu ina se moje bre anopei ehwe KFM TV news okenkan fo a anopei wote menka no edin a meje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah ye mamu ina ache na yasan akramo